Germanacharya.
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 Klar, zum Beispiel sich konzentrieren. Klar. Oder sich interessieren. Sich kümmern. That is how we identify these verbs. Klar, अभी तक you have learned Regel में machen, kochen, then unregel, sprechen oder nehmen, then trennbare Verb, as I said, you have prefix, klar, einkommen oder anfangen und so weiter, na? So likewise, how to identify these verbs? We always use sich. Klar, sich konzentrieren. We never say konzentrieren only. It's always sich konzentrieren, sich interessieren, sich kümmern. Klar? Okay. So the first example that I gave was, that is the identification, Erkennung. Next, so first example that I gave was, one should do her work or his work himself or herself, right? और in Hindi we say खुद काम करना चाहिए ना, अपना काम स्वयं करना चाहिए, right? Aber diese reflexive Verben haben, also in Deutsch, haben keine wörtliche Übersetzung, we can say. That they do not have a literal translation in German, like for most of them. Many verbs do not have a literal translation. For example, if you see sich konzentrieren. So in English, I don't say, na, I am concentrating on myself. That doesn't make any sense, right? Or I am interested. I would say I'm interested or I have interest in foreign languages. Klar. If I say, ich konzentriere mich auf Deutsch. Klar. That means I am concentrating on German. So if I see this mich is reflexive. It shows that it is a reflexive verb. But again, the English translation will be, I'm concentrating myself on German. That doesn't make any sense, right? So in German, what I mean is, we have a lot. First, identification. We always use sich konzentrieren, sich interessieren, sich verb to identify or to make sure that this verb is reflexive. Second, most of these verbs in English do not have a literal translation. I do my work myself. That's absolutely right. But I am concentrating on myself, on German. That doesn't make any sense. But we have to use mich. That is mandatory. Klar? Or if I say, because that is the identification mark, like an ID card. So mich is the ID card here. Sich is the ID card here. Or wir interessieren uns für Fremdsprache oder für die Fremdsprachen. Klar? We are interested for the foreign languages. Again, I have written uns. Now, again, why do I need uns here? What is the use of uns? If you see again the exact translation in English, I cannot say I am interested in myself for foreign languages. That doesn't make again any sense. So as mentioned earlier, we use these verbs as sich konzentrieren, sich interessieren. We have a lot of verbs. Abhi I'm just taking these two examples. Sich konzentrieren is to concentrate. Sich interessieren is to have an interest or to show interest in something. But again, you don't see it myself, herself in the exact English translation, right? Again, coming back to the same thing, first these verbs have an identity card. What's that? Sich we use. Klar. And next, while making the sentences, now it's mich, uns, that is the rule that we'll be learning. But we need to use these reflexive pronouns because these are known as reflexive pronouns and these are mandatory. They have to be used. Why? Because as I said, now my verb is reflexive. So reflexive means, what's the identity card? I have to use reflexive pronoun. Klar? So if I see, again, coming back to the same, sich is the reflexive, reflexive pronoun. Yeah, we always say these verbs with a reflexive pronoun, which you can say it's like an Ausweis identity card. And konzentrieren is the main verb that is conjugated. Is this clear bis here? Is it clear here? Any doubt? Is the main verb which is conjugated. Clear? Next. If I say again, same example. When I say that this verb is reflexive, let's take, I said sich konzentrieren is a reflexive verb, right? Now, when I say that one verb is reflexive, again, it means I cannot use it without reflexive pronomen. Zum Beispiel, ich konzentriere. Oder ich konzentriere die Fremdsprachen. Next. Ich konzentriere mich auf die Fremdsprachen. Okay, also ich habe 3 Sätze geschrieben. Welcher Satz ist richtig? Which sentence is right?
Third one.
dritte Sätze.
Okay, richtig. If I see the first one, ich konzentriere. What is wrong in this sentence? I have conjugated the verb. It's ending with E. Then what's the problem?
It's not clear.
It's not complete.
Yeah.
Genau. Das ist nicht komplett. It's not complete because my verb is sich konzentrieren. Na? So sich konzentrieren means where is the identity card? Where is the Ausweis? Where is the reflexive pronoun? That is not used. It means if I'm not using the reflexive pronoun, then it is absolutely wrong. Falsch. Next. Ich konzentriere die Fremdsprachen. What's the mistake here?
Pronoun is missing.
Okay, again, pronoun is not there, right? Maybe it is making more sense, but grammatically it is absolutely wrong. Now, ich konzentriere mich auf die Fremdsprachen. Is it right?
Yeah.
What's right in this?
It
What's
has reflexive
It has
pronoun
reflexive pronoun.
Genau.
and
It
complete
has
sentence.
reflexive pronoun, Drishtish. It has reflexive pronoun. So I hope that's very clear. First, how do we say these with these reflexive pronouns? These are the identity cards. You have to say these verbs with this reflexive pronoun. So as to make very clear that this is reflexive. If I say makhan, makhan ke saath, if you remember, we haven't used zish. Zish makhan, have you heard? Have you ever used zish makhan? Zish kokhan? Zish makhan have you used? Naina, because that is not reflexive. Klar? But I cannot say for konzentrieren. Ich konzentriere. Falsch. Ich konzentriere mich. Ich brauche reflexive Pronomen. Ist das klar? Is it clear? Any doubt till here? If we see the first we are learning for accusative. If we see the reflexive pronoun for ich, mich, du, dich, sie, es, sich, wir, uns, ihr, euch, sie, sich. All the pronouns are completed, right? Any pronoun left? 9. Okay. Ich, mich, dich, sich, uns, euch, sich. So what do you think? Is this table look similar to you? Have you ever done a similar table like this? Ich, mich, du, dich.
Yeah, except for Sish. Sish is new, I think.
Genau, sich is new, na? So except sich, baki pronouns, where have you learned?
Personal pronoun.
Genau,
Regular accusative, yeah.
Personalpronomen Akkusativ, richtig. Except these two, baki the table is exactly same like the pronoun table, which is in accusative, right? So again, these are the identity cards. So if I say that one verb is reflexive, it means it has to follow the reflexive.
I hope you all liked the video and understood the concept what we taught. German language is not difficult when it is taught in the easiest way. If you want to be a part of our live and interactive online German sessions, just reach out to our team Germanacharya, or you can also DM us on Instagram. See you in the next video.